live on Instagram, I'm live on Facebook. I'm so excited to be here and to talk about my favourite hot topic, and that is very much hormones. Perhaps you've seen some of my videos before. I absolutely love talking about hormones. They are so interesting when it comes to your weight loss. So the big question today I wanted to answer, do hormones really matter for your weight loss? Are you wondering right now why potentially eat less, move more hasn't worked for you? If so, you're in the right place. This video is going to be super interesting because hormones absolutely do matter when it comes to your weight loss. And this is why I want to bring this to your attention today, because there's so many useful bits to consider. And actually, when it comes to weight loss companies out there and weight loss coaches, the reality is the qualifications that you have to take to be able to support people with weight loss, there isn't much around understanding female physiology and hormone function. But it's such a key piece of supporting women to lose weight, okay? And, governing bodies that qualify personal trainers and online coaches don't cover anything to do with hormones. But actually, without considering your hormones, it makes the weight loss piece really quite difficult. And it can feel like an uphill slog. And you can feel like you're living off lettuce leaves and nothing's really changing. And we're not here for that. Well, I'm definitely not, because I absolutely love food. But I say this from a place of care and understanding, because I had a lot of hormonal issues before I lost 5 stone. And I had no idea about them, and I had no idea how to manage them. So, big problem here. If you are eating less and moving more and it's not really working, do not panic, okay? That just might not be the right approach for you. So, hormones are key for managing your hunger signals. Now, if you are somebody that finds it really difficult to stop at 2 biscuits and feel content, and you're wondering why you're really struggling with building that positive relationship with food, if that is you, okay, we need to have a little conversation with your hormones, because your hormones will be driving that hunger. And we have 2 hormones in the body, ghrelin and leptin, and one is responsible for feeling that sense of satiety, and one is responsible for feeling that sense of hunger, okay? And hormones, they need to be balanced. Balanced hormones enable us to have those great behaviors with food. We feel full up after a sensible portion size. And if we're not in a balanced state, it can make things really, really difficult, okay? So instead of blaming yourself, your lack of willpower, and that self-sabotaging piece, what if it's a simple case that actually your hunger hormones are not overly balanced at the moment? And that's what's guiding you to overeat. And that's what's guiding you to not feel satisfied. What if we actually relieve that pressure from you? That's because I know it will be heavy on your shoulders right now. You'll be sabotaging yourself over your food behaviors, and you'll be telling yourself it's all your fault. No, it's not. I want to relieve you of that today, because there's so much more going on inside of your body that really will be affecting your behaviors around food. And I'm not here for you to be feeling guilty anymore about this. I went through so much guilt around how I felt and behaved around food for way too long. We're not here for that. Absolutely not. Your body is absolutely incredible, and you can have an amazing relationship with food, but there are a few things we've got to consider to be able to get there. And actually, the approach of really stripping back food and eating less and moving more can sometimes cause further issues. It can really create havoc amongst your hunger hormones. And then no wonder it's so difficult to make great changes. So, what actually really upsets these hormones and, knocks them off kilter? So, a few pieces to consider would be calorie deprivation, okay? So, we need to make sure that we have energy balance in the right place to be able to initiate weight loss. But with some women, if you deprive your body too much and you're running with calories that are too low, this can be quite stressful for the body, okay? We actually have a key hormone, estrogen, inside the body. And actually, if you are underfueling, you're not giving your body enough nourishment, this can reduce the estrogen levels in your body. And that can lead to things like not feeling great in yourself from a mindset perspective. And actually, estrogen is a key hormone that helps with the production of leptin, which is that hormone which tells you that you're lovely and full up. So they all kind of feed into each other, right? But we want to make sure that we're eating enough. And if you're not eating enough, it's going to make this really difficult, okay? So I know you're told to eat less to lose weight, but there is a fine balance, okay? A sensible balance where we can initiate enough to be able to lose the weight, but we can keep your body in harmony, we can keep your hormones happy and healthy at the same time, okay? So there is some science behind that deficit. There is some science behind how much of a deficit you're supposed to be running. Next up is exercise. Okay, to be able to give your hormones the support that they need. Again, it's a fine balance. If you are overdoing it, or you're not doing the right types, you're doing too much, or perhaps you're not doing enough, all of this combines to leading to difficulties with your hormones. So we have to have this really amazing balance with your exercise, and exercise that we know is going to give your hormones the support that they need. And next up is making sure that you are getting the nutrients that you need. How is it that we are in 2022 and an avocado gets associated as a sin? How is it that fats like that are so nutrient dense for us women and our hormone function, gets almost a bad name in some mainstream dieting methods? Now, I am absolutely not here for that. Avo is such a fantastic food source. And actually, your hormones do require certain foods to be able to regulate and do their job. So, it's thinking about, am I giving my body what it needs? And this is very much about not blaming yourself, okay? Not listening to this and blaming yourself, but actually going, there's more to this weight loss piece than just eat less, move more. There is actually some more science behind that. And actually, my body really deserves some tender loving care when I'm going through this journey, especially if you want it to be a weight loss journey that is with you for life. I went through this 4 or 5 years of turbulent dieting. I lost, I gained, I lost, I gained. I ate nothing, I lost. I ate everything, I gained. I didn't know what I was doing with food. I didn't have a blueprint with food. And it was incredibly painful to see my body change so much. I would be like, 1 minute, I'm like, oh, I lost the weight and I can buy all these clothes and this is amazing. And the next minute, my clothes didn't fit and I was a bigger person again and they got ripped away from me. So this is before I truly understood female physiology. And actually, it isn't about just stripping back and applying your all or nothing mentality and going, I'm going to really, underfuel myself. I'm going to get there that way. This is about doing it the smart way. And there is a smart way. And when you do it that way, it becomes sustainable. And your body is like, yes, you're working with me. You're giving me what I need. And your hormones then invite that weight loss piece. And what I want you to think about, it's like hormones can act as clamps that almost like clamp onto your fat cells. And then it makes that weight loss piece really difficult, like an uphill slog. But what we want to do, we want to release the clamps. We want to put your hormones in a nice harmony state, which invites that weight loss piece. It enables your body to start metabolizing fat cells and initiating it from a positive, healthy space, okay? So my biggest question to you is, has anyone ever actually considered you as a unique woman and given you that one-to-one support when it comes to what your body needs to be able to lose weight? Has anybody given you that up to this point? Because lots of the weight loss pieces out there, they don't even have a call with you to find out anything about you. And they expect you to fit around their set methodology. But actually, no two women are the same. And amongst the people we work with, everybody's so different from a hormonal standpoint, but also from a lifestyle perspective. Everybody leads very different lives. Everybody has different amount of time. And you are a very special person. We all are. So it's about time we gave your body that tender, loving care and a unique approach, because that is really where the success lies, okay? So I want you to ask yourself, have I had the right support up to now? Because if it's a no, then we need to ditch that self-sabotage and we can pinpoint that for being the reason for why perhaps you might have struggled up to this point and you found weight loss quite difficult. So if you are finding this difficult and you haven't found something that really works, please reach out to me. Send me the word freedom to my inbox, because I'm here for women that want to feel freedom. I'm here for women that want to have it all. And I truly believe you can have it all. So if you want some support to be able to really map out what could work for you as a unique person for your hormone function, just send freedom to my inbox and I'll send you some information about how myself and the team support our clients to do this. Okay. I will give you those nuggets that are going to be so insightful and helpful for your weight loss journey. So reach me in inbox. I hope this has been super helpful. Love to be able to jump on these lives as well. And any questions, look, inbox is there and I love a chat. I do love a voice note, so be ready for that. Anyway, I will catch you soon and have a good day.